Morning, guys. Saturday morning here in Rusty, Rhode Island. It's June 17, 2023. So I pulled the weather stripping for the window out of the driver's side. And you can see it's like this metal, which is in pretty good shape. Usually these are all rusted away and not usable. And it's usually, new that's covered with this cloth material. But over time, I guess it rips and whatever, breaks down. It's the 1948. So my cure for this is duct tape and tire bead sealer. And what I'm going to do is cut the duct tape in half. I'm going to line the inside of this all the way around. And then I'm going to put about 3 coats of bead sealer over the next couple of days and let it dry out before I reinstall it. It's amazing because even the clips are still good. Look, usually these clips, it's all rotted, and these got the clips and the pieces that hold it. So this is definitely restorable. And yes, I could, send off and order it, but you know what? I've had problems with stuff I've been buying online lately that seems to not work. So I was going out yesterday, I drove 130 miles. And I noticed, even in traffic, that the temperature never really went up. And I found that the thermostat was stuck open. There was actually a thermostat in the trunk of the Impala. So it worked out well. And I put the new thermostat housing on there. So that's all set. Had a little bit of a problem, getting the door apart. But I actually broke down and went and bought some penetrating oil with the spray nozzle. And I sprayed because I had to get it up inside of the door to get on the screws. None of them, in 48, they didn't have those bow tie screws that they came out later on. Because remember my 54 had them, I had to buy a special set of sockets for it. They also had the places for the armrest on this one. So apparently this truck did come with armrests because it's got the place for them here. I know they're not the original visors because when they put those visors in, they drilled new holes next to the original holes. But I'm going to get this all apart and rebuild the weather strippings because I'll tell you, when I'm driving, those windows are driving me crazy, rattling. So the bumper. As I said, I think I'm going to cut. See where the lights went? Like right on that line. All the way across. And just use the top half of this bumper and try to just fit it into the front end to see how it looks. So where am I going to use it or not, I'll know once I cut it and stick it up in there and see what get the long view on it. I'll be able to tell if I want to use it or not. 36, got it covered up. We got rain coming here in Rusty, Rhode Island. Everything's doing good on it. I gotta find a windshield wiper for it. My windshield wiper blew off on the highway. Sucks. But it happens. Alright, guys. I guess you see what's going on here in Rusty, Rhode Island. Still working on those 100 little jobs that got to be completed to finish the project. I got my gravel spread out. And I was able to use the snow plow to push it right up in to the carport now. So the carport has, it was so stupid. I'm going to back in and I got these pieces that stick up. It's kind of dark in here. I hope you can see this. They stick up right here. And on the other side, it started hitting the roof. Because I built it up underneath. How stupid I am sometimes. So fortunately, it didn't hurt it. I just moved it sideways so I could get in. But it hit the material here. I could hear it hit the material here. See it? Right there where it hit. So, good thing I always go slow when I'm moving around. But, see what's going on here in Rusty, Rhode Island. My tenant totaled his car. He went and picked up a new car. Poor guy was going down the road. Somebody stopped in front of him. Rather than rear end him, he went off the road, ended up hitting a big steel pipe sticking up out of the ground, took his tranny out from Rust, Rhode Island.